Have you ever looked at your to-do list and felt completely overwhelmed? So you do what feels easiest to do: nothing. You scroll, you snack. You tell yourself you'll start in 5 minutes, but 5 turns into 50. That was my life. Stuck in a loop of procrastination, guilt, and half-hearted effort. Every day ended with frustration and a promise to do better tomorrow. But tomorrow never changed, till one simple rule flipped my entire life upside down. This isn't a productivity hack. It's not a motivational quote or a fancy planner. It's one rule, one shift, and it changed everything. Before we get into the rule itself, let me tell you where I was. I used to consider myself motivated, had dreams, goals, ideas, but I never followed through. My mornings were chaotic. I woke up tired because I stayed up late watching pointless videos. I'd reach for my phone before my feet even hit the floor. I'd scroll endlessly, comparing my life to others. I wanted to be focused. I wanted discipline. But I didn't know how to escape the cycle I was trapped in. Then one day, something hit me. I heard a line that cracked open my self-deception. You daren't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. That made me pause. Because I had goals, but my systems, they were non-existent. That's when I found the rule that transformed everything. I call it the First Domino Rule. And it's simple. Win the first hour of your day at all costs. Why the first hour? Because it sets the tone. It tells your brain, we're in charge today. We lead. We don't react. The first hour is the domino that knocks everything else into motion. Nail that, and your day follows. Mess that up, and it's like trying to swim upstream for the next 23 hours. But here's what most people do. They wake up, grab their phone, get sucked into messages, emails, notifications. From minute 1, they're reacting. They're already behind. And that's the trap. That first hour decides your mindset. Lazy or focused. Passive or powerful. Lost or laser-locked. I started applying the First Domino Rule with one commitment. No phone, no distractions, just me and my mission for the first 60 minutes, and that hour became sacred. I used it to read, to stretch, to plan, to move, not fast, not frantic, but intentional. The first week was uncomfortable. My brain screamed for dopamine. Just check your phone, it whispered. Just a minute, but I stayed the course. What I noticed shocked me. By winning the first hour, I was rewiring how I saw myself. I stopped identifying as someone who always fell short. I started seeing myself as someone who follows through. That identity shift bled into every area of my life. Now let's break this down into why it works. Because it's not magic, it's science and psychology. When you win the first hour, you trigger a series of mental advantages. Momentum success loves momentum. Just like a snowball rolling down a hill, once you take one productive step, the next feels easier. Your brain gets on board. Dopamine starts working for you, not against you. You're not dragging yourself, you're driving yourself. Decision fatigue protection, your willpower is like a battery. It drains with every decision. If you spend the first hour battling small choices or distractions, by midday you've got nothing left. But by locking in a focused routine, you conserve energy for the things that matter most. Identity reinforcement, every action you take is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. Each morning you own, you cast a vote for the disciplined, focused, driven version of yourself. Do that enough times, and you start to believe it. And when belief kicks in, everything shifts. But let me be clear, this isn't about perfection. There were days I slipped, days I hit snooze, days I wandered back into bad habits. But here's the second part of the First Domino Rule. Always return to the routine. You don't beat yourself up. You don't spiral. You just reset. Like brushing your teeth. Miss a day, you brush again the next. No drama. And over time, those small wins stack up. A powerful morning becomes a powerful week. Powerful weeks turn into powerful months. Then one day you wake up and realize you're living the life you once only dreamed of. Not because of one massive leap, but because of one consistent rule that reshaped your system. People often ask me, what exactly do you do in that first hour? My answer, it depends on what matters most to you. But here's what worked for me. 10 minutes of silence. No phone, no noise, just breathing. Let your thoughts settle. 20 minutes of movement. Walk, stretch, lift, wake your body up. 10 minutes of journaling. Write what you're grateful for, what you'll focus on, what matters. 20 minutes of learning. Read something that feeds your mind. No gossip, no fluff, real growth, that's it. No gimmicks, just rhythm and consistency. You might be thinking, I'm not a morning person, but this isn't about mornings. It's about mastery. Whatever your schedule looks like, identify the first hour that you control. Make that hour yours. Block it, protect it, use it. Because here's the truth. The world will try to hijack your attention the moment you wake up. Notifications, news, noise, it all pulls you away from yourself. But when you win that first hour, you're reclaiming your life. You're telling the world, I come first. My vision comes first. My future comes first. That one rule, the First Domino Rule, took me from lazy, scattered, and reactive to intentional, driven, and focused. Not instantly, but inevitably. So if you've been feeling lost, unfocused, stuck in a loop, start here. Start small. Start with just 1 hour. Don't try to overhaul everything overnight. Just win the first domino. Because once you do, everything else starts to fall into place. Let me leave you with this. Greatness doesn't come from doing 1,000 things right. It comes from doing one thing right consistently until it transforms who you are. Win the first hour. Win your day. Win your life. One domino at a time.